So, I wanted to discuss 3 core features of Age of Empires, the Definitive Edition Beta. I had originally planned to make a long, exhaustive video on this subject, but content-wise, it just doesn't make sense, so this is going to be a little shorter. Some awesome news before we start. The beta has been extended to February 9th. So you guys, we still have some time to enjoy the game before it goes dark before the final release date, so make sure you get your playtime in. There are definitely some things that need improving though, and I wanted to highlight those here, as also highlight something I really like about the beta. So let's talk about control groups, destruction, and zooming. Control groups have been a standard feature in almost all RTS games. It is the most efficient way to quickly manage units, production buildings, and even upgrades. For those who don't know what a control groups are, the basic idea is this. You can assign units or buildings with a specific number using the control plus a number key of your choice on your keyboard. When the corresponding number is pressed once, it selects the unit instantly without having to find it on the screen like you normally would. Double tapping the corresponding number selects the unit and also centers your camera on it. And what this allows is fast and efficient multitasking, which is essential in any RTS. Currently, the control groups in the Age of Empires, the Definitive Edition Beta, are kind of bugged. Assigning the unit a number works as expected, as does the selection of said unit with the number key, but double tapping the number leads to some inconsistent results. As you can see, sometimes the camera jumps instantly to the scout, and other times there's a small delay, and every once in a while the system fails completely. You can see and hear me selecting the scout unit over and over with the number 2 on the keyboard. In this particular instance, I actually thought the scout was dead until I found him later. This is probably something that's going to be quickly patched for the final release. Nonetheless, it does mar the beta quite a bit, at least for me. Having control groups that don't work properly can be quite detrimental to your gameplay. Another feature I would like to see added would be the ability to add new units to a control group without having to select all the units again. That way, newly produced units can be added hassle-free to your favorite control group. Generally, this is done with a shift plus the control group you want to add your units to, so shift 2. Either this feature is missing, or the hotkeys are completely different to almost every other RTS I have ever played. Here's hoping this will be changed for their final release on February 20th. Moving on from criticism, I wanted to highlight again just how good the destruction of buildings looks in this game. It is so awesome. It is so sweet to look at. I especially like how it looks like physics are in play because the rubble sort of slides around a bit after the building has collapsed. It looks really smooth and impressive. Also, the fact that every building from every civilization and every age has a different destruction animation is really impressive. I absolutely love it. Finally, let us return to some more suggested improvements that are needed in Age of Empires, the Definitive Edition. Zooming in this game is a really cool feature that is hampered by significant performance loss. That, or the ancient game engine simply cannot render smooth animations from such a distant camera view. Regardless of the actual reason for it, the stuttering while zooming is very distracting. Just look at the difference when you are zoomed in compared to when you are zoomed out. A close camera is so much more fluid and so much fun to play with. Unfortunately, this stuttering makes zooming out a feature I don't much enjoy, even though it could be so helpful in game. So that's pretty much all there is for this video. I said it would be short. If you are wondering about how often I will be uploading content, know that I'm unable to upload constantly on a consistent schedule. However, I will always be working on another video even if I have not uploaded something in a while. Anyways guys, thanks so much for those of you who have subscribed, and thanks to all of you who have watched my stuff. It is really encouraging to see my videos doing so well, or at least one of them. It motivates me to make a lot more. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if not, let me know why. I hope you guys have a good day or night.